welcome everybody. We've got Liv East in the studio with me today. I'm covering for the CJ on the Dopamine Show. Just had some technicals with the mic, one of the mics, so I do apologise if you couldn't hear Liv speaking. Yeah, we're going to have to share this mic for the time being. I hope you don't mind. Right, so Liv, let's start again. Let's go back to where we was before, and let's have a little chat about how you started out in music.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's working. I should have known. I'm such a novice. How did I start out music? So I went to uni in Manchester, which is what I was saying, and during this time I was at uni, you had this this real rise in soulful singers working with electronic producers like Sampha and Subtract and Disclosure and Jessie Ware, and it was just a sick time for vocalists with the kind of music that I love, and it was so inspiring for me. And like honestly, the way I describe it, it was like this compass in me was just like, right, go that way. And I always wrote poetry. I always sang like privately. Yeah. People didn't know I could sing until I was like 19. Yeah. I put this cover on SoundCloud and everyone was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, maybe I could sing. And yeah, from there, it was just been like collaborating with people, getting in the room. I've just always been wanting to work on my craft and like my songwriting and discover my sound, and everything's been organic. It's just been, yeah, a path forward.
That's good. That's good. Can I just want to ask you, so with your creative process, I mean, how do you go about, how do you get inspiration for your tracks? I mean, what makes you tick in that sort of respect?
I only write when I need to.
Okay.
So when I need to process something or get something out of me, like I call it alchemy. It's like turning like lead into gold. Yeah. And it's like I only do it when I need to. I don't force it. Yeah. So I'm not writing all the time, but I'm writing in the moments that I need to, and then you can ensure that what I'm making is sincere.
Yeah, I've got that.
And yeah, the sincerity is coming across, which is what's important to me.
So, what's your favourite song? The favourite song that you've created yourself?
Someone asked me this on Instagram yesterday. It's my latest 3 unreleased tracks that I've written are my favourites, and I think it's just because, I mean, they say this all the time. Artists are always like, "Oh, the last song, that's the best song," and because it's representative of where you are now. And I feel like at the minute, like I'm releasing a song that I wrote 3 years ago. Like I'm putting a past version of myself out, and I just feel like I've been growing so much. Even this year, I feel like I've changed. Yeah, like I really do, and like the most recent songs are just indicative of like the person that I currently am, so they're my favourites.
That's good. So what we'll do, we'll play another couple of tracks, and then we'll see what sort of style of music you're currently into. Obviously you gave me a good playlist earlier, there were some good songs on there. Bangers. Yeah, bangers, exactly. So, what one should we go through? Let's have a little look. What would you like to play?
Let's play that one. Let's play
this one here, yeah? Oh, this one here, yeah? Okay. Right, okay. Right, this is a track called Why?
You not heard it?
I have actually, yeah. But I didn't know the name of it until yesterday. Yeah.
About, but I don't wanna have to steal.
Right. Yeah. Terrible fade out, but you can tell I'm not used to doing this. But yeah, it's not really. But yeah, yeah. I did think that. I was pulling them out thinking these are nice songs, but no one's going to be able to mix these. Right, so just want to ask you a few more questions, really. So what's the typical day look like for you? What does Liv East get up to in a day?
I mean, it varies, but does it really? So what will I do? I'll wake up, I have to have a cup of tea. Yeah. Like, I have to. Like, it just brings me back to life. Like, people who get up without caffeine, I'm like, wow, that is commendable. So have a cup of tea. I'll sit in bed drinking my tea, and I'll listen to a podcast, or I am into astrology, and I'll either listen to some, so I'll listen to some podcasts or something to get my brain going and awake. And then I'll go swimming. I love swimming. I try to swim.
You swim every day?
In January I did, even though January was a long time ago. Yeah, I was like, right, I'm going to swim every day because I love it. I've just started in the past year, like, swimming, and I love it, and it's very therapeutic. And so I try to go a couple of times a week. So I'll go swimming, and if it's a studio day, I make my way to Hackney Wick. Yeah. Meet up with my dons I make music with, and sit there and put the world to rights, and then go and make music. Yeah. And that's my ideal, that's my most me day, you know, when I feel like
so
I'm me.
Set yourself on the right path straight away before you go out, don't you?
Yeah. Got to have the tea, got to the rituals.
Yeah. I lost this debit card last week. I sent it today, but I couldn't bother being stated before I come out.
Yeah. Right. So basically, when you're out and about, if you was out and you was travelling, if you was, say you'd be going away and you're going away on holiday or something like that.
Oh wait, should we let him?
Yeah.
I realise I'm hogging the mic.
when you're ready to go away, say you're going away on holiday or you're travelling somewhere, do you listen to the same type of music, or do you switch your music up? Do you have a little a different taste, a different flavour? Like, what sort of stuff do you like when you go away? Do you ever listen to dance music or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I just listen to. I'm a bit obsessive, so if I like something, I'll just listen to that style. Yeah. Like, I won't just be like, okay, today's this playlist. I'll probably just absolutely rinse a song. Yeah. Like, honestly, I'll just play a song on repeat if I love it. So, but yeah, of course I love dance music, but it's not, I don't listen to stuff that of the moment. It will just be like a general vibe or feel, or also I haven't left the country in 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. So I can't remember the last time I had a holiday playlist. So when I go, I'll let you know.
Right, so have you got any upcoming gigs or anything like that that, I mean, the listeners might want to go to, or have you got any concerts planned or anything like that?
Yeah. So I've got a really busy end of July, actually. I've got all these, yeah. I'm doing 2 festivals next Saturday, so the 23rd. They're both sold out. One's a boat party in Brighton, and one is something that I'm not allowed to say. Oh God, even me saying that is, that's so obvious. But well, it's obvious if you know. And then the week after, I am at Ealing Jazz Festival on the Saturday, the 30th. So if anyone would want to come down, I'm going to be performing with my guitarist, who's amazing. And then something else which hasn't been announced yet, but the listeners might really like. It's a dance festival called Appetite on the Farm. Saturday the 30th of July. And like Dan Shakes DJing and Black Loop, and they've got a live music stage, and I'll be singing.
Brilliant.
Doing my thing.
Good. Sounds really good. Right, so what I'd like to do, I just wanted to have a little chat about your new single, which it's just been released, hasn't it? Yeah, I Need You.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I Need You is a track I wrote in 2019 with these very talented producers and songwriters called Kaleidoscopes, and it was the first session that I had with the guys. They're dance music producers, not the same kind of style of I Need You, but varied. But I went into the session, I had this song pre-written. It was called Intimate. It was a really vulnerable song about like the walls that we have up with like lovers, or in like when we're just starting to like someone, and like, do we let them in, and how much do we reveal? And it was a real sincere, like heartfelt song. And literally, I say it's within like an hour, the session turned into like complete jokes, and we'd rewritten the song, and it became this sassy, like, just we were honestly having a laugh. and their energy is just so infectious, and it just turned into this upbeat, like summery, feel good, sassy song. And that's how I would describe it. Like it's a bop as well, you know. It's a cool sound.
So this is out on release on all platforms, I take it. Yep, everything, all the digital platforms. So if you want to go and buy it, track by Liv East, it's called I Need You. Go out and buy it. We'll have a little listen to it now and see what you think, eh? Yeah?
Trust me when nothing on. No cover-ups, open up the walls between you and I. It's hard to focus when you're closest, but your touch I can't deny. Sharing covers just to love us, trying to get to know each other. Sharing covers just to love us, to know each other. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I can't control the way I gravitate to you. I don't wanna waste time, or I just might lose my cool. So let's do what we both came in to do. Came in to do. So you better make a move. Sharing covers just to love us, trying to get to know each other. Sharing covers just to love us, trying to get to know each other. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I need you, I need I need you, I need I just want you, I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh. I just want you, I just want you, oh, oh.
Right. Let's bring that down. That was absolutely lovely, Liv. Really enjoyed that. Great tune. What do you think, people? I hope you enjoyed it. Just wanted to ask you, what's your creative process when it comes to you making this style of music? I mean, what drives you on? How do you get into it?
What, that?
Yeah. And music in general.
I mean, that's a very different. It is always different. Like I don't have a one particular way because I find it. That's quite. I find that quite restricting. If you're too this is how it needs to go, because the creative process is a flow, isn't it? And like people come in and you get inspired, and so every track is made differently. But I write all my lyrics first. Like my personal process on my side of things is that I've got so many songs already written just in my phone, and then I'll go into a session and just see what comes out and what matches with what. We might start with a sample, start with some chords. Like it is honestly always different. It's not one way. Maybe when I write an album, there'll be a clear process that I could like communicate. But up until now, it's just vibing, like flowing, and getting inspired.
Is this because like a lot of the stuff has been a little bit eclectic, maybe a little bit different tempos, different style beats, even different instruments? I've heard from some of the tracks I've been listening to. So I mean, how did you end up meeting up with the people that you work with anyway, that you currently making music with?
It's always, everything's always been organic. It's nothing has yet been, put in a session, or it's all either been like people that are friends of friends, or that in that way organic. But I only work with like a handful of people now, probably like 2, because I was just like, how am I gonna curate my sound? Like working with a select people, few people is important, and people you're aligned with. So the person I work with most with is actually funny. He, I did a cover of a Her track for this Mahogany channel called Covers. This was like a few years ago, and he saw it online, and he messaged me on Instagram and shared it. He was like, "Oh, love your voice, would love to work with you." I was like, "Yeah, great." I mean, I thought he was from America or something. Like when I went on his profile, I was like, I don't know, I thought he was American. Anyway, he was like, "Yeah, I've got a studio in Hackney," and I was like, "No," I was like, "I'm always there. I was like, "Whereabouts?" And he was like, "Wallace Road," and I was like, and this is the studio I record in all the time. I was like, I'm in that studio like all the time. And we figured out that when I used to go to the toilet and walk past everyone, I used to sing in the corridor because the acoustics were so nice. It was like, this reverb was crazy. And he was like, I've heard you. He was like, I know your voice. I've heard you. This is why. And literally, and then, oh my God, it's so funny you say that. Sorry, and I'll explain after why. But, and then since that day that we met up, we now share a studio together in Hackney Wick.
That's fantastic.
Like and we're like, how's your luck? Good.
Yeah, so that's amazing. It's good to hear that. So obviously you write your own music. So how would you describe the genre that you like particularly? Because we had a little chat about this earlier, didn't we? And I suppose moving forward as well, you want to be able to create your own sound as well, don't you? So, and you want something what will be a legacy, and something that will take you on a journey. So, I mean, how would you describe that moving forward? Like what you want to do moving forward?
So I feel like it's important for me now to start sharing my story and my message and who I am as an artist with people. I've done enough tracks. They're all they're still my songs and pieces of me. And very representative of me and the music that I like. Like I wouldn't do something that I didn't like, but now I want to do a project, and we're already thinking about an album, and the common thread will be soul, and that's what's important to me. And I don't like to put too many more labels on it because it doesn't need it really.
No. It's a broad range. Soul
exactly,
music, isn't it?
It is, and it can go from neo soul to funk to R&B to dance music. There's so many fusion sounds now anyway. I suppose like that leads me on to another question. So like growing up, who was your influences? Who did you listen to when you was growing up? Like when you started to sing, like who were these people that you were singing along to? Maybe in the shower or in the bath or. I didn't start singing until I was like 19, and I was already listening to like Sinead Harnett and Banks and Nao and Sasha Keeble and current artists. But I grew up like my mum, there was like 2 camps. It was like my mum was like Stevie Wonder, George Michael, and then my dad was the Beatles. And it was like that was the kind of, but they both love Motown. So I was always familiar. Well, some freaks, but and I would say, you know, being from London, Amy Winehouse is just a big inspiration, I think, for all artists, really. But she's the vocals, her personality, everything. Yeah, you know, even Lily Allen.
Yeah,
like her first album was amazing.
Yeah.
Like her stories, like her personality.
and it comes across in the music, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
definitely
more,
does,
her All Right Still is such a sick album. Like, I sometimes put it on and I'm like, this is just timeless.
And I mean, like, people, as you say, like with Amy Winehouse, people like that, they're iconic. So these people, they make music, and it is from the heart, it's from the soul. Obviously, there's a lot of influence from, you know, their past and their upbringing. But I think when they start to change, not change the genre, but sort of like adapt themselves into a new style of singing, and, you know, and that comes through their music. I mean, that's when they really become iconic, because they stand out from the crowd, don't they? They create a niche within a genre, if you like, you know. So, yeah, I think that's it's important. Right, so what do we want to do now? Do you want to have another listen to another little song? Yeah? Let's have a little listen to another song. Let's try this one. We'll put this one on for now. This is one, I think, from your playlist. Is it full of more?
We played that already.
Have we already played that? The Girl Is Mine? No, not that one. Rudimental. Sinead Hartman. How about that one? Hartman. No? How about Black Coffee? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's try that one. Make sure that you follow Liv on the socials. Instagram at liv.east. Make sure you follow, give a like and share. This one underneath, Black Coffee featuring Bushi, Turn Me On. Big shout goes out to everybody locked.
Your smile is like $1,000,000 smile. Ooh, baby, I'm in love. I'm in love. Your voice makes me happy when you whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Ooh, baby. I'm in love. I like the way you look at me. Oh, it turns me on. I like the way you smile at me. It turns me on. I like the way you say my name. It really, really turns me on. You turn me on. You turn me on. I like the way you look at me. Oh, it turns me on. I like the way you smile at me. It turns me on. I like the way you say my name. It really, really turns me on. You turn me on. You turn me on. I'm so in love. So in love. So in love. I'm so in love. So in love. So in love. I'm so in love. So in love. So in love. I'm so in
Can't hear anything.
love.
Oh,
So in love.
yeah, I can. Try the. Hello, 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 hello. It's really hard to tell. Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, that's quite a lot. Can we turn it down a bit? Hello. Cool. Yeah, good amount. Yeah. Your my instrument.
Check, check, 1, 2. Right, bringing this one down. Gonna do something fresh, little instrumental. Gonna get you to sing over the top. See how it sounds? Yeah, let's do this. You ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Is this on, yeah? Turn the mic up a bit. Mic check.
I wait for you to see this is your victory, 'cause I won't hold my hands up and surrender. I wait for you to see you are the world. I wait for you to see you are the one I need, babe. I try to hold back, but I'm in too deep. Don't wanna give in, but I feel so weak. I can't resist when it's hard to breathe. I don't know where I am or where I wanna be. I don't know where I wanna be. I don't know where I wanna be. I don't know. I wait for you to see this is your victory, 'cause I want all my hands up and surrender. I wait for you to see you are the one I need. I wait for you to see this is your victory, 'cause I want all my hands up and surrender. I wait for you to see you are the one I need. I try to hold back, but I'm in too deep. Don't wanna give in, but I feel so weak. I can't resist when it's hard to breathe. I don't know where I am or where I wanna be. I don't know. Thank you, everyone. That was Your Mind by Liv East and Six and Stones.
Wow, I've got to say, that was absolutely amazing. Well done. Thank you very much, Liv. Really, really appreciate that. Wow, really like this track as well. It was really, really nice. Nice vibe, that one. Let's loop this over and see if we can let this run for a bit. Yeah. Wow. That was really nice. Really, really nice. It actually sounds better when you hear it live as well. So, yeah, no, it's very, very good. I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed. Yeah. So, I mean, when you made this track, basically, was you planning to release something of this sort of type, or was there anything that you was, was you thinking about, different things, or, I mean, how did you feel when you made this? Did you feel like, yeah, it's exactly where you wanted it to be?
Good. This, honestly, the story of this track is so random and just, a friend of a friend contacted me, and I was sent, he was like, oh, I'm producing and make music, like, would love your voice. I was like, great, send me some instrumentals. He sent me 3. This was number 1 on the list. I didn't even listen to the others. I was like, this is amazing. But I couldn't make it to the studio session to meet up with them and actually like work, but I felt really rude. So I was like, I did a quick demo, and I was still living at my mum's. I was literally sat on my bedroom floor, like with GarageBand. I just did this thing quickly and sent it to them. And they were like, oh my God, this is amazing. We love it. And I was like, no, it's a demo. Like, we need to work on it. And we never ended up meeting. Yeah, they loved it. They like mixed it, and and a year later we still hadn't met. Liam messaged me and he said, "Oh my God, Glitterbox have just signed it." That is the story. So the vocals, I had no plans for the track. I had no intention to even make a track like it, but I loved it. And it just connected, obviously. Yeah.
That's excellent. I love to hear that. That's great. So just out of nowhere, like you're sitting there, you're making a track, and then along comes Glitterbox and goes, "There you go. We're going to have that on your label." Yeah, exactly. I mean, Glitterbox is not the only label you've been on. You've been on another label that we were speaking about earlier. I don't know whether we can speak about that on here now, but yeah, I mean, so you have progressed moving forward. You want to do bigger things. So we did touch on it earlier about creating albums and stuff like that. So I think that'd be a really good way for you to go as an artist, as we were saying, because legacies are important, especially as being an artist. And you want longevity, didn't you? If you're going to have it as a career, which I think you're definitely going to be capable of having a career in singing. It's amazing. You're a very lovely person as well, not just a good performer. So that always helps. Yeah, nobody wants to work with someone who's not nice to work with. You know, we don't want no divas in here. Thank you very much. We've already got one in the corner. Thank you, Dookie, for coming. Brilliant. Right, so I think what we'll do is, I think we'll play a little bit of music. You can have a little break, yeah, and chill out. Yeah, no break dancing in the halls though, yeah? All right?